And I will quickly introduce here our speakers. We have Santosh Gopal, he's the CEO and founder of Ship2MyID. We have Brody Buhler, the CEO of Azure Group. We have Walter Trezek, the chair of the consultative committee of the UPU. And we have Alexander John Swanberg, he's the program manager, resource mobilization and stakeholder engagement at the UPU. And I would like to hand over to Santosh. Please take the floor.
Thank you all. Thank you. So my name is Santosh Gopal. I'm CEO of Ship2MyID. And today we're going to talk about how we can help post office make $200 billion just in direct marketing. And the topic is a little exciting, so just be a little patient. In the next 7 minutes, I'll tell you exactly how we could do that part. So who do you think are the top competitors for post offices? Traditionally, we would think the large shipping companies, logistic companies, global companies, or we could also think about the leading marketplaces who actually sit in the driver's seat today because they decide who is going to be their shipping partner. And we all know when Amazon announced shipping, FedEx stock got 20% on the same day, and that's a reality everywhere. And I'm going to talk about a certain set of companies which are data players. And they are currently doing $1.5 trillion business. They're selling into your citizens in your country, and you don't even know about it necessarily. That's what we're going to talk about it today. I'm talking about Google and social media channels. And today, internet ad spending is almost $600 billion with 17% growth of rate, and it's even more every year. You're projecting around $800 billion of internet advertisement spending. Think about what will it take for us to get 25% of that business for post offices, which is almost $200 billion. So Ship2MyID is an integrated platform which integrates addresses, identities, and preferences. When you integrate them into one platform, you get a lot of benefits into the system. I mean, there are players in global identity, universal identity, but our approach to the problem and our IP rights makes us very different. Simple things like, how do I calculate sales tax or shipping cost if I don't have an address? How do I enable transactions without giving any PII? These are the new services, things which we bring to the table, which will help post offices a lot. So this will open a new stream of revenues. And for today, I'm going to just focus on talking about direct marketing and advertisement. How do data players really make money? They run campaigns for businesses, brands, through different channels. They identify the prospects and share these leads to the businesses. And for each prospect, they get money. There are certain limitations with this approach. Let me explain. If suppose somebody has a BMW car and they just did an oil change yesterday on the weekend, and one of the vendors gives 75% off coupon, will you really use it? Or if one of the ladies had a haircut 3 days ago and somebody gives 90% off offer, will they use it? Not really, because these campaigns are ineffective primarily because they do not include you. Most of the data providers buy, sometimes steal, sometimes copy, sometimes spy. They collect a lot of data about you, but you are not in that equation. So we as a company, Ship2MyID, start with keeping you in the center, and we will understand from you what you as a person would need, when do you need, and what you need, and what price you're willing to pay. When we started to launch these services early in the US, we already got the Best Advertiser and Distribution Company award. In fact, Forbes wrote about us that we're the only company which can enable a transaction without any PII. Privacy is very, very important to this market. I'll play a short video.
Effective ways for a brand to communicate directly to the consumers and provide relevant information about a product and associated offers. For better results, the message needs to be very personalized, and for that, business procure data from third-party data sources. As per data collection ethics for every data collection, the consumers need to be informed, take their consent. Participation should be voluntary, causes no harm, maintain confidentiality and anonymity. GDPR and other equivalent national data privacy rules are getting stringent, and violations are invoking millions of dollars in penalties. Besides data violation, the conversion ratio for such campaigns is fairly low and can be between 2 to 4% depending on the offer credibility and timing of the offer. Ship2MyID has a patented next-gen digital marketing platform that integrates consumer identity, personal details, and buying preferences to provide 100% of opt-in data to generate newer transactions without disclosing any PII of the customer. The brand manager starts by defining the details on the offer, the demography of the ideal buyer, sets the start date and duration of the offer, and provides a digital offer to be purchased online or deliver a sample to the buyer's home without even needing their address. Every registered and participating brand can create multiple offers. Similarly, the consumer can make requests for their desired products or offers, the time frame of when they need and at what price range they are looking for. The platform can limit the number of consumer offers to ensure they are serious and committed. Consumers can use this app to define all their relationship with brands and e-commerce of their choices. Consumers can simply start receiving offers by enabling the button or pause their offers by disabling the offer button. Enabling consumers to set their own preferences will increase campaign conversions without causing distress or privacy loss. Ship2MyID continuously tracks consumer requests and matches them with various brand offers. For every match, it generates a specific QR code, which is shared with both the brand and the consumer. A fee is charged for the business for every match, every scan, and every redemption. When the brand scans the QR code, they get the username and the demographic information of the consumer. No PII is shared. Businesses can also add Ship2MyID's Get It and Referred buttons in their own ad campaigns. Consumers can simply click, provide their unique username and password, and the offer is delivered digitally. Or a sample is sent to home automatically without the brand getting any PII, including addresses. The Refer It option allows consumers to send samples or offers to the relevant friends and family without ever needing their addresses. Our intent is to partner with post offices and enable every post office to run Ship2MyID instances locally. Consumers and brands will both leverage the post office to do the transactions. Key benefits for everyone. The brands can reach 100% qualified opt-in buyers, define measurable campaigns, with no worries of GDPR or similar privacy violation. Lifetime consumer engagement and with conversion greater than 20 to 30% more than traditional direct marketing. Consumers can try various products, get the best deal with 100% control over who can send offers to them, with no risk of privacy loss. The post office can make a transaction fee for every digital offer, plus have the first right of refusal to ship products to consumers. On an average, post office can generate $30 to $50 per citizen per year. Post offices can strengthen relationship between various businesses, brands, and e-commerce companies. Ship2MyID can enable post offices to be the digital hub and be the custodian for all consumers' data.
Thank you. As in fact Anisha mentioned that today being inclusive is very important. Today, as post office to survive and grow, you have to build relationship with your consumers. You have to bring all the businesses and brands to work with you. Unless you show some value which others don't, it's just a matter of time when the business will be taken away. For us, we will want to work with post office as a white label services. We will bring our apps through their mobile apps. I'm glad that Paul mentioned that 43% companies already have apps, and at least we can start with some of them. We want post office with a one-stop provider for all services in that country. Every view, every click, post office could generate. And consumers will get the best deals, and the brands would always want to engage with you through post office because they get 100% validated information and lifetime engagement with the consumer. So to make all these things happen, what are the three things required? Post office already bring to the table in terms of ability to deliver in every location in that country. The relationship with consumers, they do provide deliveries to almost every citizen in the world. We as a company bring our technology and our IP rights and also allow consumers to have 100% privacy control. Together, we believe we could do a lot more than what we could do on our own. Take an example of Airbnb. Hilton, Marriott, and Hyatt were competing with the space, but Airbnb came with the consumer data. So this is the process by which they won the game today. They put together all the three giants, their valuation is still higher than them. So same way, post office will win the battle, especially the digital battle, only when they include the consumers and the businesses onto their platform. And that's our attempt. Thank you.